Yeah, from the very first draft, I keyed in, and I've been longing to, to be on a project that has this political undertone, and this is not even an undertone; it's all the tone. You understand? It's a political movie, and because it teaches what governance should look like. He addresses all the ills, all the issues that everybody, everyone, every living soul is going through. And even from the title, it was firstly written in Yoruba, you understand, and now we're making it in English so that we can have this universal appeal, and I like that. And the title itself, Turning Point, it's you can't miss it, you can't go wrong with that, and I'm enjoying every beat of it because the production value is very huge. As you can see in the background, we're setting up a party, a real lifetime party. Where else do you want me to be on a good set like this? That's exactly where I'm supposed to be. Right. Now, actually, is his name is Charles, and he's one of the freedom fighters, and he's one of those that would want the fountain state to be properly governed. So it's just like the Mau Mau movement of the Kenya in the 60s. You know, the if you've read this Trials of Dedan Kimati, then you understand who Charles is. You know, those very militia, guerrilla oriented people that want the right things to be done and they don't care what they need to do to make it happen. You know, even though the aim is not to be at the detriment of anything, is to help it, to help the cause, to help the growth, to help the actualization of a properly governed state. So, Charles is not a kidnapper, you know, but he's a friend to the governor's son, and he's one of the well wishers of the governor because he, happens to be the father of his friend. But then again, as things turn, he had to, to shift posts, like they say, to the son. And being friends back in the uni, they believe in, doing things properly. And now after school, all those things we've talked about that needs to come alive, that's what Charles represents: the positivity, the greatness, the we will not let this spoil type of person. That's who Charles is. Right. Almost everybody on the set. First and first, they have Degsy on the set. Expect mad ass creative pictures. That guy has good eyes for lens. He can see properly. The fact that he's even directing makes it even much more easier because if you're deeply oriented in cinematography and you're now a director, that means it's a total package. And I'm very sure he's an editor as well. So it's a safe zone. We're in a safe zone. The caliber of equipment around, and not even one cam shoot. It's double cam shoot. It's a lot of money. These are the flex. I call it flex in production, where they know what they are doing and they're approaching it just like that, regardless of how much it costs. The end result is ultimate. Is always the ultimate because you want people to really feel the moment. You want them to travel with you. That's why you have to give them that very pictorial quality, that visual aesthetics, and the production has that. You can see buses all over, equipment, big lights, small lights, crew close to 50 and more. You understand? And it's not a small man's business. So I don't want to start mentioning things, not to make people feel, not to make some people feel uncomfortable. But then again, trust me, when this job comes out, you'll appreciate every beat of it because it was carefully thought about. The thought process that is going into this production, it's you can't describe it until you get to see and experience it. It's expensive. This is an expensive production, and you can't even do anything political without spending money. You want to bring up a real rally, campaign ground. That means we're dealing with crowds. crowd management. So it's a lot. Technical wise, sound, it's okay, it's fine. Technical sound, I mean, technical wise, like sound, you have Pius, the best guy in West Africa, in short, if not the whole Africa itself. So you're gonna have a clean audio on the set. And you want to talk about the caliber of actors on set, forget it. Forget it. You'll be blown away. We have the very lettered one around. We have the one that learned by the trade as well. So you can have the best of both worlds come together. It's magic already. Uncle Akin Lewis is here. Auntie Tina is here. My homeboy back in UI and is doing well for himself now, Efa Iwara is here. Linda Osifo is here. Myself, I'm here, you know. And a whole lot more. And a whole lot more. Yeah. Yeah, the EP, yes, yeah. The EP is a visionaire. He's a sharpshooter. He's a point and key type of guy. He knows where to put his money, you know. He said put your money where your mouth, you know, your mouth is, and he's that type of guy. Though he's not a practitioner, but he knows what the game entails. He knows the requirements. He knows the recipe of a good film. And that's exactly what he has done. Investment. That's what he's doing right now. So you can't take that big risk and not be successful. There's no point. To me, right now, he's on his path to even much greater greatness, if there's any English like that. You know, and he's a calm guy. I like him. He's been managing issues. They've been dragging him up and down and all that. So you already know. So I love his genuity. You know, his honesty, his ideology. He wanted to come into the film industry, and he's coming with a bang. He's not coming in small, and this will definitely set him aside. He will bring a spotlight on him. It's a showcase for him. And I love the fact that he's a man of his words. So, he's a great guy. I'll say it's like I'll call it a teaching mode for civilians, for politicians themselves to take a cue. It's like you wanted to tell somebody, okay, this is how to do things, and you don't want to tell them with your mouth. You put it in pictures. That's exactly what's happening right now. There's love in there. There's betrayal. You know, there's friendship. There's promiscuity that needs to stop. Godfatherism that needs to stop. There are other sub themes in there. That's why I'm looking forward to seeing this, because it's a total package. It's something people have yearned for. They haven't even seen any political film like this, because the dimension to it says a lot, from one generation to another, from father to the son. Space of how many years? Different things happening. So there's too many ingredients to feed off. Too many that people, oh more man, this is it. So I think it's a robust project, and people will appreciate it. Yeah. Uncle Akin Lewis, those are top dog. I have massive love for him. And my first time with him was in 2004 that I was on set with him. And that was in Madame Dearest. Ever since that time, forget it. We've kept in touch. I'll call him sometimes. We'll still joke about all these things that we had back in those days and all that. So I'm happy that he's celebrating his 50th on stage. I can only wish him more to come. Greatness will never stop if you keep moving. And that's exactly what he's been doing, trying to attain more and more. And God will always make it easy for him. I pray for him. He will live long in good health. And he will still see and reap the fruit of his labor. Yeah.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Very enjoyable.
Right.
Very, very enjoyable.
I see. All right.
Thank you. best, bro.